Ghee, butter someone up using your personality type. Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2031 of our not get your goals. What you up to now? Documenting the journey as I originally transitioned from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business in 2017. Following 2016 and divesting myself of all my joint assets and businesses with my ex-husband, I found myself in an interesting but kind of awesome position. I now, looking back, wish before my eyes had tanked and my vision had tanked, I had taken a year off and traveled around and seen the world, but I didn't. And over the next few years, as I was online trying to figure it out, learning, growing, experimenting, succeeding at some things, failing at others, I also simultaneously lost the vision in my right eye to kind of match the left eye, which means that I am now legally blind. But guess what? There's still ways to do what we want to do, even if we don't have 20/20 vision, or even if we don't have any other skill or ability or sense that other people do. Each of us, have to make our own path in the world, and this is my path. In order to keep track of things, it's easier for me to document it doing a video nowadays than it is, writing in journals like I usually do. I still write in journals every day because I'm doing an annual challenge, and just like everybody else, I do the homework every day, and I want to keep track of my homework and hold myself accountable to actually do it. So I write those things in notebooks. I also do an idiom every day, thus the ghee and butter, because our idiom for today for Supersize Your Business was to butter someone up. And I can't take something like to butter somebody up, which has kind of negative connotations, meaning you're kind of kissing their butt, or you are trying to brown nose them, or treat them in a flattering, lavish way in order to get them to do something that you want. Now, we do that all the time in business, right? Because we want to get to know people and get them to do business with us and get them to do joint ventures and projects with us. But it doesn't mean we have to do it in an inauthentic, slimy, or icky way, right? We can compliment people sincerely. We can be kind. We can be ourselves. We can point out what's in it for them to do projects or business or work for our organizations, etc., and not do it in a way that we're actually buttering them up. I do like the history of this particular idiom. It's from ancient Indian, Hindu, especially times when people would throw ghee, balls of ghee, at their favorite statues or gods and goddesses in order to curry favor, in order to ask for forgiveness or that their prayers be answered, etc. So it's got a really fun origin, but it got twisted along the way, as so many things do, go from the positive to the negative. Think of different words that mean something totally different now than they did like when I was a child. I think gay and rainbow and things meant something totally different than they do now. Not saying whether it's bad or good, it's for each of us to decide. It's just different. And this idiom is no exception. It got twisted a little bit to mean instead of just doing something hoping for a good result, now you're doing something to ensure that you get a good result, which is a little more manipulative and negative. But we don't have to make it that way, right? We can adulate or build people up in a sincere way. And if they choose to do business with us, great. If they don't, that's okay too. Because guess what? We only want to do things with people that are going our way, or the timing is right for them, or the situation is right for them. So talk about that today. If I can help you in any way, ask. Busy time of year. August is always super busy. I don't know why. Most people say the summer's terrible and not busy, but for me it's kind of just the opposite, which is how it was and has been in a lot of the businesses that I run. A lot of businesses are seasonal, but in, for example, our Italian food manufacturing business, we did fairs and shows and things, and we would sell our product to them. And so the fall was always a really busy time of year for us, and the summer. All right, and the holidays. That's just one business. All right, any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, have an amazing day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow just to let you know what's going on, what's working, what's not. And I'm looking at a couple of different revival projects and trying to decide if I'm going to do those or not. So maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. All right, have an amazing day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.